QIT Sports, Scotland, United States. Also known as Francis, also known as Jason. Madden ratings have been released for the running backs at least, and the rookie ratings have been released, and they'll come out. So we're going to do some predictions for ratings in terms of quarterbacks, wide receivers. But first, to what's already been released. Madden is an NFL, National Football League, American football game for our audience who is obsessed with FIFA and calls that football. I understand, but we just want to see how this works.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got to spare an hour and 45 minutes to play it, it's fine.
Oh, God, it does. That's the only issue I have with Madden is it does take too long. There's things they need to change as well about Madden. But Madden is a very, very fun game. I can happily tell you and any commenter, I will lose to you because I am guff at Madden.
I just can't concentrate for that long. Like, if they shortened, it's hard. You can shorten the playing time now. That's over-exaggerating.
But it doesn't. It's just a matter of start and stop, start and stop. Again, I love the game Madden. I'm terrible at it, which makes me frustrated at the game. But let's just move forward to the Madden running back rankings. Go. Card number 1. Marshawn Lynch, 96. Adrian Peterson, 95. Jamal Charles, DeMarco Murray, and Le'Veon Bell, 94s. It's tough to argue with this because with no Adrian Peterson last season, because if he did play last season, safely going to assume, which you should never assume, it makes an ass out of you and me, safely assume he'd be the best running back in the NFL, he probably would have jumped Marshawn Lynch, but he wasn't. He wasn't.
So is this the same rating that he had the season before? I'm going to ask you a standard Jason Rubin question.
It's roughly the same. In 2013, 2014, he was the top-rated running back.
So could you not make the argument that he shouldn't be rated the same if you haven't seen him play in a year, like we talked about with Arjun Robin in the FIFA clip?
It's not a bad thing, but you can't drop him below a 90. He's still like all the tangibles to be the best running back. Have you seen what he looks like?
Yes. We were there face-to-face with him. Do we remember that?
He's my friend.
He was humongous.
We're tight.
I was petrified.
It's like you look at him and you go, like, no wonder why no offensive lineman can stop you. But Beast Mode gets the best rating. Beast Mode can't be stopped. I do love Marshawn Lynch, everything about this man. And when especially when he runs the football, I mean, he is a bruiser. He is like the closest thing to a Jerome Bettis.
He's a truck.
Yeah.
He's a really
fast, semi-truck.
Funny truck who doesn't talk to the media as much.
But yeah, so those are the top rookie running back. Not top rookie running backs. The top running back ratings. More will be released as we go. I'm curious who falls in the 80s and the 70s. I don't have too many predictions for that. I do have my predictions for the wide receivers, quarterbacks, and tight ends. But before that, the rookie ratings have also been released, and we have a great video of them, what they expected the rookie ratings to be, and then reacting. When we come back, I can read off what their actual ratings are.
86.
Say high 80s.
82, 83, somewhere around there.
82.
84, 82. I hope so. If it's not, I'm gonna be mad.
85. 86.
85.
95.
82. 92.
I'll say 80. 90.
You see that? What? Oh, Lord have mercy, man.
All right, I feel it.
That was close.
Check it out, check it out, hey! That'll go up.
I think that's pretty good, though, for a rookie.
What?
Yeah, y'all gotta do way better.
Dang, man, come on. I'm sending it to my mom. I quit. I'm gone, bye.
I quit, I'm going. The actual ratings for the top 10 rookies: Amari Cooper, wide receiver from Alabama. Unbelievable threat. 82. Jameis Winston, quarterback, #1 overall pick, Tampa Bay. 81. Todd Gurley, somehow with the ACL injury, still an 80 overall at Georgia. Leonard Williams, defensive lineman, the New York Jets. An 80. Brandon Scherf, offensive lineman, going to Washington. 80. Dante Fowler Jr., Jacksonville, defensive end, my bad. 79 overall, Melvin Gordon out of Wisconsin. 78. Kevin White out of West Virginia. 78. Marcus Mariota. #2 overall pick out of the U of O, 78, and Vic Beasley Jr., defensive end of Atlanta, a Clemson graduate of a 77.
So you think Jameis Winston was pretty pissed that he was an 81? Or do you think he was, what did he say you thought he would be?
Let's take a look at what Jameis Winston thought he was going to be.
Great transition.
My throwing power should be a 97 to 99. I think I got a strong arm because I know where to put the ball at, so my receiver can make a play. Speed should be about a 95, I'm just kidding. It should be either a 75 or like a 77, 78. Because against Louisville, I took off on them. a good long run play, awareness. I got good football IQ. My awareness should be at least in the 80s, 90s, 100s. Jumping, probably about a 20. I really can't jump that high, but I just think it's something different with jumping on grass and just jumping regular. Catching about 100. You know, nobody don't really see my hands though, but I could be one of the best tight ends in high school football. Tackling.
Catching about 100.
I love the fact that he's giving examples. But he's not just saying it, but he's like, oh, that one game I just ran by them all. I smoked those guys, so I should be about 100.
I didn't really like Jameis Winston's personality at all, especially at every incident where he's gotten either arrested for crab legs and the sexual assault case, all that awful stuff. But you see something like this, and you go, hey, he's kind of a funny guy.
Do you know what I'd like to say? I would have liked to have seen. Did they do a video of this with Johnny Football before he got drafted? I would have loved to have seen that.
Johnny Football got sponsored by everything.
What was his rating? Do you remember? Another Jason Rubin hard question.
He was like a 78 when he came in.
Was that accurate? Do you think?
No, I think his rating should have been like a 23.
I mean, coming into that after the draft, I'm talking about.
Okay, 30. Johnny Football can't play football, okay? We'll learn. We'll see what happens with his career, but he can't play football. So that's one of the things he's bad at is football. And it's his name, Johnny Football.
But when you're Johnny Football, you can't be bad at football.
It's your name.
It's your name.
It's your name.
There's no way.
Like Francis Soccer Ball.
Never happened.
Never happened.
Never happened.
Well, we're going to move forward because I have some things written down here. Quarterbacks.
Show me.
Predictions.
Well, I actually said to you who I thought was going to be number one.
And you said?
I said Tom Brady I thought would be number one quarterback.
For about 7 to 8 straight years, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady were both 97s, or Manning was like a 97 or 96, or vice versa. They were the best quarterbacks in the league. Even though Tom Brady just won the Super Bowl, he'll be a 90. Like, I don't think they'll drop him below that, maybe even higher, 92, 93. It's just a lot of the Madden rankings and ratings, my personal opinion, come from what numbers they put up the year before. So when Andrew Luck throws for almost 5,000 yards and 40-plus touchdowns, he's going to probably be the number one overrated overall quarterback at 97. If not, it's Aaron Rodgers. Because Aaron Rodgers is, I still think, the best quarterback in the NFL, even though Tom Brady just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Even though Andrew Luck got to the AFC Championship game and had a valiant effort but failed miserably, I think those two are the top 2 quarterbacks in the league. Drew Brees will be in the 90s still, even though he's starting to slim down. Yeah. Russell Wilson, I hope one interception, one bad play call does not draw him down into the 80s, but he should be a 90 or a 91. He's got different tangibles, different threats. He can run the football. He can roll out of the pocket. He can throw downfield. He's obviously just can't throw on the goal line.
And of course, with Tim Tebow's return to the NFL, you got to think he's got to be in at least 110,
144.
Yeah, I think so. Speed.
Tim Tebow's would be it would be Corinthians, like 9:13. He'd be a 9:13 if he was rated in the Madden. Wide receivers: Dez Bryant, hands down best receiver in the NFL, in my personal opinion. 94. Denarius Thomas, 93. Calvin Megatron Johnson. One of the funny things you always say in University of Kentucky basketball is the Transformers. Well, there's an actual Transformer in the NFL.
What a nickname.
His name is Megatron.
What a nickname, man. Just some people just have got it.
If you were quarterback of the Detroit Lions, okay, how nice would it be playing football that you can basically close your eyes and throw the ball wherever downfield and have somebody jump up and catch it at all goddamn costs?
It would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
It would be phenomenal.
92. Odell Beckham Jr., a 90. I know he's going to be way too high after having an unbelievable rookie season. He's an unbelievable athlete. We know all of that.
Definitely jumping the highest in the game, surely.
Setting himself a bar that I don't know if he can even break next year because he had such great numbers. I'm worried about Odell Beckham Jr., because I look at even players like Victor Cruz, who did have injury, New York Giants wide receiver, who should be in the mid-80s still. Once players watch the tape, learned how to defend against them, your numbers drop off. Yeah. And it's not like Odell Beckham Jr. becomes a bad wide receiver in the NFL or even a mediocre wide receiver in the NFL. He's just not the highest rated wide receiver in the NFL, and he shouldn't be. Julio Jones at 89. I'm not giving him a 90. I can't. Atlanta Falcons wide receiver. Nothing against Matt Ryan throwing to him. I like Matt Ryan, the quarterback. Another guy that's like a mid-80s overall, maybe high 80s overall quarterback. Julio Jones disappointed me last season. He's a great receiver. He has all the tangibles. Atlanta needs to work on their offensive line in general to get Matt Ryan more protection. Therefore, Julio Jones can have more time to get open, and Matt Ryan has more time to throw the football.
So, you think so? You're still talking about attacking players, or can we decide who we think is going to be the highest rated defensive player? Richard Sherman would be my throw out suggestion.
He's going to be up there. He might be the highest rated defensive back, next to Cam Chancellor, good chance too. But then I'm also forgetting Kansas City Justin Houston, who led the league in sacks last year from the linebacker position. Unbelievable player. He's going to be way up there, and he's going to be like one of those. I'm not sure if anybody remembers like the Madden games of the early 2000s, but Jonathan Ogden, offensive lineman, I'm pretty sure in one Madden was the highest rated overall player. He was like a 99, alongside some other players. But it was one of those things where you do like a fantasy draft in Madden, you make your team, and you're like, Jonathan Ogden got taken second. And you're like, well, yeah, you need a strong offensive line, but no fun playing Madden players like Jonathan Ogden, Tom Brady. Go with Tom Brady. J.J. Watt, I think, is going to be in the way high 90s, 97s, 98s.
Me and you are playing Madden. We start off by picking our players for our favorite team. What position do you go for first? Do you go for the quarterback, the best quarterback in the game, or are you thinking about going wide to maybe the wide receivers? Or
it's hands down quarterback.
Quarterback, you're going to go with?
For me, it's quarterback because, at least in Madden, it's safe to draft a running back if you want to get a big bruiser like Marshawn Lynch. But if you're going to draft a team, I'm taking a quarterback first overall. I'm taking Andrew Luck. It's not a bad decision to just build the most dominant defense that Madden has ever seen and take Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman, J.J. Watt. It would be great.
I feel something. I feel something stirring.
Challenge?
I feel
a Madden what-if challenge?
Madden what-if.
What-if?
Creating our ultimate team. Perhaps the viewers out there who are watching this clip and probably screaming, Francis, no way. One of the things you just said was true, but probably not. Could potentially give us 2 starting 11s. See what I did there?
There's like a starting. I don't even know what that is.
All right, well, potentially you could give us
too many men on the field. Penalty.
Your ideal lineup anyway that we could potentially put together to play somewhat of a what-if challenge for Madden, because we both know that we may be on the same level and playing field for this game, even though Jason's knowledge surpasses mine.
Madden, make an ultimate team. Every EA Sports
sick.
game should have. I mean, NHL just started doing it, and it's been very successful.
Why not?
Madden, make an ultimate team. I would love to do that.
It's the most successful, like, basically form of gameplay in any game.
We want to do a special Q&A for the fans and commenters of TYT Sports. We're approaching, and maybe at this point might be there, 200,000 subscribers. So in honor of that, leave your questions for me and Francis. We will answer anything. Anything.
Yeah,
your little heart desires. In the comment section below, you can tweet them at TYT Sports or Facebook.com/TYT Sports. As always, don't forget to subscribe. We love all the subscribers we've had and all the new ones we're looking to gain.
Give you a Hey Arnold thumbs up.
That's rocket power.
No, it's Hey Arnold.